I want to get to a single best chart. I'm going to bring it up right now, and it's not really a chart. We can do this with Steve Major and David Page. This is one of the great functions on the Bloomberg. It's pretty obscure. It's a little difficult for TV, but this is what pros look at when they look at the five-year forward break evens. You go into this, and then there's a zillion charts in that. Stephen Major, I brought this up for you. Explain to our audience what the five-year forward is on the Bloomberg.
Okay, so that's the market's estimation of what the inflation for 5 years will be starting in 5 years' time. It's also something that central banks tend to use in their policy guidelines, and the targets for central banks will be to have those numbers, depending on their own objectives, close to 2.5% in the UK, but say 2% in Europe or the US. So when you have those break-evens, the forward break-evens below what central banks' inflation targets are, they are, everything else being equal, on the cheap side. And what I think is interesting about that page you're looking at is that you can find some opportunities. I mean, I'd say that European inflation looks cheap, US inflation as well. Without having a view whether inflation goes up or down from here, this is the bizarre thing about inflation-linked bonds. It's just that the valuations look quite attractive compared to the central bank's target.